Yo. Is our mic working this time? Sweet. What's up, everybody? What's up, Aaron C? Welcome back, of course. Gloria Man. Yo, yo, yo. What's up? What's up, Banana Raiders? Glad to be here. Coop. Chi. Karama. Edwin Osman. Banana Ray. Donut Cop. What's up, Donut Cop? Oh my gosh. I did not mute this. Okay, there we go. Big Brain Head Mode Raid. Hey yo, what's up, Billy D? Welcome, everybody. BG Beard Raid. Twin Time. Welcome, welcome. Shawshank Vankisten. Shawshank Vank. Well, you know what? Welcome, Shawshank. BG Raid. All right. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, BG Raiders. Thank you, BG. He's been so generous with his raids lately. This has been amazing. Appreciate y'all showing up. I'm going to do a little arena grinding tonight. Just hanging out. How's everybody doing out there? How's everybody feeling about the voting? Who did you vote for? After last night's stream, I had no choice but to vote for Joe Fixit, because I believe in the Joe Fixit buff. Like I said last night, if it doesn't come through for you, Frojo said that. Not me. BG Raid, Brian Grant Raid, Easy, Haley Miracle, Jared Vinson. Welcome, everybody. So good to see you all in here. This is exciting. Getting rated by BG is so cool. Oh, man. Welcome, welcome. Just here to hang out and chat. Do a little arena grind. My name's Falstaff, if you didn't know. It's my channel, Another Dude Gaming. So I've got, you know, call me whichever you'd like. Falstaff is fine, though. Evening, Falstaff. What's up, Man Falcon? Welcome back, sir. Vote for Jane Foster. Too bad she's not winning. Yeah, I voted for Joe Fixit. He wasn't winning either, so. I saw the Ant-Man thing on there because I didn't log in. And it doesn't show you the graph, like when you're logged in, but when you're not logged in, it shows you the graph, which is weird. So I could see that Ant-Man was far ahead before I logged in. But I believe in the Joe Fixit buff. Let's do it. Let's buff that guy. Brian Grant Raid, Doofus Puncher, what's up, man? Welcome, welcome. Billy D, hit that like, guys, on the way in. This is the way. This is the way. Thank you, Billy D. Hitting the like button is so important for YouTube, so important for smaller streamers, just to be able to make a dent in the old YouTube algorithm. Of course, it helps when you have, you know, BG raiding you. If you want to be notified when we're doing other streams, you can hit the bell. I send messages out on my Twitter when I stream Another Dude Gaming. I actually didn't do that, so there we go. I'm still getting used to this this setup here. Every time I install a new thing to play around with it on the Stream Deck, it changes a setting and it'll mute randomly. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Ant-Man being on there is not even fair. He's a fan favorite Marvel character. He's gonna synergy. Yeah. If I was muted during that, I was just saying that I always thought Ant-Man to be sort of a like a handicap that you had to have when you were playing Ghost, because she was like, so overpowered. Muted yourself. Yeah. Thanks, Billy D. Appreciate it. And if Ant-Man gets all super buffed, it's just going to make people use that team more and more than they already are. But yeah, I really want to see the Joe Fixit buff. I know a lot of people that pulled him as 6 stars that would just love to see that buff go live. I am excited to see what they do with the Black Panther buff. He was my first 3-star in the game. Took me through a lot of content. I think it's how I beat that Kang. Got a soft spot in my heart for that guy. He was like my highest ranking champ for a long time before I pulled my first 4-star. My first 4-star was Star-Lord. And I didn't dupe him until 5 stars came out. Which is rather frustrating. Who did you all vote for? I see Aaron voted for Jane Foster. I like Jane Foster, but yeah, she needs to hit a little harder. Hitting a little harder would be good. I like her kit. I like her abilities. I just feel like she needs like a tune-up. PP, what's up, PP? How you doing, man? Welcome. Doing a little more green grinding tonight to make up for those lost units. Oh. Did anybody see that video of the guy who runs the NRA going on a hunt and not being able to shoot his gun? like missing his shots and not being able to generally know how to handle the firearm. That was the funniest. I was like, man. I mean, it was horrible. Obviously, they were shooting these elephants, but the fact that this guy runs the NRA and doesn't know how to do basic stuff. What a scam. Let's get all this membership money out of people every year. You guys can have Jane Foster. I'll take Natalie Portman. Yeah. Natalie Portman in a lot of stuff. I don't know. She never stood out to me in the Marvel movies. They didn't really give her much to do, so I get it. But I don't know. There's so much going on. She was just kind of there. Well, guillotine with a sword that size needs to dismember or decapitate people. I agree. I want more, yeah, let's get some more Mortal Kombat finishes in here, right? What would, okay, who's your favorite champ in the game? What Mortal Kombat finish would you like to see for them? Nick Fury just pulls out, his guns just blow you away until you get to the, you're just kind of a torso, then he takes out the handgun and there goes your head. Fatality. Iron Man's would be so gross, dude. It'd just be bodies, plastic part. He's firing all these missiles at you. Lasers, a big energy sword thing. He'd just slice you right up. arena fight ever. Alright, there we go. I-Bomb should be straight up horror monster, right? I-Bomb comes over there, he like rolls up on you and then gets up and he's just like dripping with goo and starts just like kind of putting acid on your face and you just, your skull melts away. Fatality. Brutality. Then he just kind of starts eating you with that weird face mouth of his. Mephisto's into some kinky shit, man. I don't know. His fatality might be a little weird. Whips and chain. Bring out the Gimp. Gimp's asleep. Wake him up. Oh, the fatality is just this. No, we're not gonna get. Walk in there. Corvus's fatality just does his move from Infinity War. Straight up walks behind you and stabs you through the chest. Lifts you up. Kingpin's Special 3 would need to be changed. Not at all. Kingpin's Special 3 is perfect. Just add more blood. Like, as he's pounding on you, you just, like, blood starts splattering on the red suit. Red blood starts splattering on the white suit. And that's your fatality. Warlock fatality. He like grabs you by the side of the head with those like giant robot hands, and then like the robotics start making their way into your ear and into your brain, and you see the robot stuff like coming out of your eyes, and then just in the end you become a robot and you're his. Fatality. Like you're his little Ultron drone. You wouldn't need to change the Domino Special 3 either. You just add a whole lot more blood. It'd be very, very rated R, obviously. Ghost Rider's fatality would just kind of look like Scorpion's fatality, I think. Just takes the thing off and breathes fire on you. Kingpin fatality will be what he did with the car door in Daredevil Netflix show. I can see that one too. All right. Man, that was a great show. They bring it back. I'm really hopeful these rumors of Charlie Cox being in this new Spider-Man movie are true. Okay, what about a Kamala Khan fatality-wise, guys? Kamala Khan, she does the Hulk slap, but those two big fat hands just slap you together, and you pop out both sides like a Go-Gurt. She's like. She comes back, she's just covered in your blood, and there's like pieces of skull on her hands and bones and stuff. That scene was brutal. Yeah, definitely brutal. Squirrel Girl summons a massive squirrels that pick you to the bone. Yeah, like that scene out of The Mummy when those beetles just like swarm people and they get all eaten up. It's just like his ravenous squirrel teeth. It'd be kind of funny because she's sort of a meme champ anyway. To if they used they did sort of the Monty Python White Rabbit thing, or they just like went up and chewed your head right off. If only Kamala was a guy, we know what Embiggen would really do. Yeah, well, you know, that's why they call him Mr. Fantastic. Kamala's mere presence is the fatality. There you go. A fun pre-fight for Joe would be one where you can either a conservative or aggressive gambling style, causing his cards to last shorter or longer, each mode having a different way to lock a card. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So if you want to slow play, you can go with that pre-fight. If you want to like aggressive play, you go with another one. And you can lock in different buffs with different combos or something like that. Yeah, I dig that. Joe Fixit. I don't know what happened. Rip. Let's see. Hello? Man. I'm having technical issues this evening. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I was in the middle of I was saying when when it switched over. Someone call the Falstaff Fire Department. I know. My OBS is having a little twitchy fest. I don't think I hit any buttons, and my mouse is way over there. Weird. Am I back? Am I back? Is this a? Do I need a pineapple situation here? You can see you. Okay, great. That was strange. Yeah, alright, there we go. Anyway, as I was saying, Invisible Woman has force fields, so, you know, she has a way of dealing with Mr. Fantastic, Fantastic down there. There's no expansion going on she doesn't allow. Let's put it that way. Torch would melt you, like at the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. Just puddle, eyes pouring down, face melting. And then Rogue would like grab you, and you would die like the dude at the end of The Last Crusade, who drank from the wrong cup. She would just wither you. Your hair would get all long and chose poorly. Your stream ending soon was playing, but yeah, you're good. Okay. That's weird. Falstaff's back. Tell a friend. Miss Jane, welcome. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I don't know what happened. I must have accidentally bumped a button here. On top of this screen is actually a touch screen from my computer, so I might have like bumped it with the phone. Everybody welcome Miss Jane. Here, let me hit you my welcome button. Wolverine, carve you up into little pieces. Yeah. Yeah, we could just take some clips out of Logan, paste him in there. Yeah, he just gut you from the groin to the neck, and just like the claws pop out of the top of your head. Hey, Miss Jane, welcome to the description of gore fatalities we'd have in Marvel Contest of Champions. Hyperion just punches you into the sun. Just be excellent to each other. Archangel just like fires a bunch of those like poison bolt things, poison feather things out of his wings. He's like, and you just like sink to your knees as the poison flows through, and then he just slices your head off with his wings real fast. So then he's got to like pick it up and hold you by the hair. Brutality. Drug researcher Kapalapa, welcome back, man. Appreciate it. Good to see you again. We're just discussing fatalities for Marvel Contest of Champions. What would Iceman's fatality? There's so many examples just to pull from Sub-Zero. Like, we need sort of a new one. Ghost, you're too powerful. Fatality sucks. They get what a crap you. Maybe Ghost just reaches into your chest and pulls your heart out through your back as she's walking through your body. Who's the coolest looking champ for you, Falstaff? Coolest looking champ for me is Archangel. And Doc Ock. Sucker for champs with huge back things. I like how I like how Vulture looks too. But Archangel, definitely. I think he's the coolest looking champ. I love Doc Ock's whole style. He's like, and like how he's constantly kind of bouncing around, and those are my favorite looking champs. They're just kind of weird looking guys. Medusa would grab all your arms and legs, and then her hair would stuff her hair down your throat. She reaches in down through your throat and just like pulls a bunch of stuff out. I'm like, oh, splat, fatality. I love Venom's look. Venom's look is really cool too. That really I thought they nailed that like hunch, huge aspect to him. You know, that gorilla-y style. He looks really cool. Iceman is ice, so he's cool. BG joke, lol. I don't even think, I think BG would skip that one. He'd be like, that's not even worth the poo. Iceman. Man, I gotta ask Dave. Ask Dave if I can play his music on stream. I'd like to kick the Iceman song off every once in a while. Get him some Spotify plays, you know? We'll drop him 3 cents every night. However much they pay him, or 1/3 of a cent, whatever it is they pay. Hulkbuster also looks so badass to me. Yeah, he looks cool too. I mean, he kind of sucked for a long time, so it was like, just kind of I wish he was cooler. Now he is, so he matches his look. Well, hello, Leo. Hello, James. See, I told you you'd be back. I told Marty that this was going to be the right move. People are coming back for multiple streams. See Marty. How you doing, James? Thanks for stopping in. Thing. What would Thing's fatality be? I like him rolling you up in the pavement. That's super comic booky. But like maybe this time, instead of like doing it safely like a burrito, it's just more of a steamroller, and you just kind of like, or a Philadelphia roll, where everything gets rolled up together, and it's just like. Ew. Nightcrawlers would just be like flashing all around you, and then like each time he like stabs you with a knife that he leaves in you. So by the end of the fatality, you're just like just covered with his knives. Or he wraps his tail around your neck and teleports and just pops your head off in a teleport. Come on now, that'd be cool. This could be the same, just more gory. Yeah, exactly, just the same, just a little juicier. Captain America just puts you in cuffs. I'm taking you in. You'll face the law. It's just non-fatality. Nightcrawler would be ×2 intro, but with more blood. From Nightcrawler, I'd go with the train thing from Dark Phoenix. Oh god, I only saw the movie once. What did he do in the train? I remember him doing a bunch of stuff, and that being a fun sequence in the movie, but I don't exactly remember what he did. Hyperion just throws you into the sun, turns to the camera, winks. Ooh, that one was badass. Yeah, I don't remember. I think Nightcrawler has done that in the comics, the teleporting your head from your body thing. Yeah, I think so too. I think he did it in an Age of Apocalypse one, maybe, when like all the characters were a little darker, storyline wise, a little bit more violent. But I could be wrong on that. But I it's possible. It's been a long time since I read those books. Nightcrawler with guns would be scary. Could shoot you from anywhere. Yeah. I wonder if there's like a canonical reason for him not using guns. I mean, I know like the whole circus performer thing, you know. Maybe he's just more comfortable with a sword, but he would just be like, he's not just one Rambo, he's like 12 Rambos. Maybe ammunition can't be bamfed. Maybe there's, because it smells like sulfur or something, you know, every time he bamfs. If he takes ammo through the portal, it explodes or something. Yeah. That's headcanon right there, right? He teleports someone in front of a train. I like that. I liked what they did in First Class with, what's his name? The devil-looking guy. What did they call him in that movie? Where he just like teleported people up high and then dropped them, then teleported himself to the ground. Just dropping all those guards like, wah, wah. Deadpool fatality ideas? Nightcrawler isn't trained to use guns. Yeah. I was thinking about like some alternate timeline stuff maybe though. I once saw a vid of a cow getting run over by a train from the train conductor's perspective. Ugh, yeah. Ugh. Well, that's why they have those the cow scoopers on the front of the trains. So they don't go under the tracks. It just kind of scoops them off to the side. Azazel, that's right. Yes, thank you. I know, it's like, it wasn't Diablo, it's not, some other devil name. Azazel. Yeah, I like the teleporting them into the sky and dropping them. Done that to monsters in like a D&D game. Cast polymorph on them and turn them into some, like an animal that can't fly, and then fly them up into the air. I just drop them. I don't have to deal with that fight. Moving on. Deadpool fatality ideas. It's gotta maybe he's like shooting, and he just keeps missing you. And he's like, "Damn it! Fuck! Shit! Come on!" And then he gets close and he's out of ammo. And so he has to take out the swords. He says maximum fucking effort. And then, cuts you up all good. A lot of these are going to involve cutting people up. There's a lot of characters with swords, knives in their hands, metal things all over. Deadpool could cut off his own arm and shove it up or down, kind of like that. Or like he cuts off his own arm holding a gun and he shoves it up your, wherever, and then starts pulling the trigger. That's funny. That's in the Mortal Kombat spirit of things. That's what I was thinking. DP. Yeah. Doofus Puncher. Okay, yeah, I gotta get used to that. that nickname there. Deadpool will cut off his hand and leave a big middle finger to you. Yeah, when you pull the hand out, he's left the gun up inside you, and there's just a middle finger. He pulls it at the camera. I like it. Doofus Puncher wins that round. Doofus Puncher combined with Air and Sea. We got, by the power of the chat, we have figured out Deadpool's fatality. I don't know, does Vision have a fatality? He doesn't seem like a fatality kind of guy, but he's got to have one. I don't think eye bombs would need to be any different. Maybe just show the remains. Yeah. I want more melty stuff with the acid. Just it drips on you, and your face starts going away. And as he's softened you up, like we see the skull like melt around your brain, and the brain is just exposed, and then he just eats your brain with his like weird mouth, his weird face mouth. Well, that actually happened in the Deadpool movie. What is that? Oh, yeah. Well, hey. I forgot all about that. So it's new to me. We'll definitely put it in the game. 18 plus version of MCOC. Yeah, the regular Blueface Vision, not OG Vision. MCOC, MCU Vision. He can phase through you, I guess. He could do something. Or he just like phases his fist into your brain and takes out a little thing and you just fall down. It's not even your full brain. It's just like he grabs it, your medulla or something. It's gruesome. I like it. Yeah, I like it too. Yeah. The eye bomb one. Hulks would be. There's so many Hulks, and they would all just be super gruesome. Did y'all ever read the Old Man Logan like comic series where Hulk was like one of the Horsemen, basically, and just kind of like, or he was like one of the people in charge, and he had the whole like West Coast, and his family was all like, the only person he could breed with as the Hulk was his cousin, She-Hulk, and so like all of their kids were inbred. They were just like, you know, hillbilly Hulks. It was a wild series, and they were cannibals and eating people, and I think there's a lot of fun to be had throwing some of that nonsense into the game. Alright, let's go. Vision would be simple. Faces hand into chest, pulls out heart. Yeah, that was my one for Ghost, but so I was trying to think of what else could you pull out real quick? I mean, a lot of things you pull out, if you just suddenly pulled out of your body, you'd probably kill somebody. So you can pull out a lot of things, and it just won't work anymore. He could just phase into you and turn solid again. I'd imagine the opponent would explode. Yeah, because he'd all made him like vibranium, so he just like phases inside of you. That could be cool. And he's just there, covered in blood, and he's kind of like, he's got half your skull covering his face. Sweet. I did Warlock when you were gone, Doofus Puncher. He grabs you by the side of the head with his big robot arms, and then like two of his big sharp fingers go into your ears, and start like, you can just see like the wires and metal and stuff moving into the head, and and then it starts coming out of the eyes and the nose and the mouth, and then he just makes you one of his like little robot drones. Like disconnects and you start to spark, and then your eyes open and you're just a robot now. Fatality. Onyx Olympian sub, just dropping in to leave a like. Hey man, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hit that like button, folks, if you haven't yet. Super helps out. Hi and bye, Onyx. Hi and bye, Onyx. Hi, bye, Jason TV. Yeah. Welcome. We're just talking about fatalities and what they would look like in Marvel Contest Champions. The head and body explosions in The Boys, I love them. I know, they were so visceral. That was a good example of practical effects and special effects holding hands in a very good way. Just the people's just kidding. Oh man, like that whole stuff in the second season with the head pops. Oh, it was so good. Just like so surprising. You're like, anybody's head pop could pop like any time. It felt like you're just like, you'd hear that kind of, like that little music, that little thrum, that and then. Oh damn, nice one. Thanks, Doofus Puncher. Yeah, you know. I need to fix this. Live chat. There we go. I forgot. Alright, there we go. Nice critique. Thank you. Alright, I don't know why I took in. I wasn't even paying attention. Whatever, it's arena. Yeah, we said Ghost Riders would be a lot like Scorpions in the game, I guess. Like, maybe we just something with chains. or like the chains sort of like fly around you and wrap you up, and then like the hook at the end of the chain just like fish hooks you in the mouth, and then he like jerks it real hard, and you know, it spins you around and like rips the side of your face open. Your head spins around, and you land on the ground, and then his eyes like glow fire. That'd be my Ghost Rider fatality. The champion should have the lamest fatality. Agreed. Because he's doofy looking. He's a doofus. He's a doofus looking champion. Looks like a doofus. He's a doofus. Ginger doofus. What was the lamest finisher? I think Hulk Hogan had the lamest finisher with just that boot to the face. Was it Hulk Hogan had the boot to the face? Who's the big? Was the name that was Andre the Giant? Just when they would throw somebody into the not the turnbuckle, but into the ropes, and they would fly back, and he would just put his foot up. Who was that? Who was the big boot? And they would just run into it. And, oh, that would be his lame fatality. Yeah, he jerks it real hard. He wraps it around you, gets it in your mouth, and he jerks it real hard. Don't you understand what I'm talking about, James? Is there a clear visual picture you formed in your head? God, who was the big boot? Was that Andre the Giant? Or was that Big Show? I think a bunch of the big guys just had the boot, but... I don't know for any old school WWF or WWE fans in here. Used to watch all that. I joined the wrestling team in junior high because I liked the WWF and real wrestling, which I did for 3 years and hated, is nothing like WWF wrestling at all. Not that I really expected it to be, but maybe some crossover. I don't know. I was in junior high. Yeah, just terrible wrestler, but I did it. Well, 2.5 years. I quit halfway through the 3rd year. I was like, I'm bad at this. I'm not doing this anymore. I've clearly put in a bunch of time, and I'm not getting any better. It's time to call a spade and get off the wrestling team. So then I went and started doing the musicals at school, and that was a lot better. It was way better. Instead of wrestling in the gym basement, we were dancing with girls in the actual gym. Like, this is okay. I don't know what those guys downstairs are doing, but this is where it's at. Oh my God, a hammer pulled you off? Look, on a hammer pulled you off? It pulls me off. A lot of people did the big boot. It was such a basic move. Yeah, but it was a finisher for a lot of them. They had different names though too for the same move, and I'm just trying to remember which one was which. Did you expect to be doing swanton bombs during practice? Listen, maybe. I wanted to at least, suplexes are a thing. Hopefully, you don't get suplexed. They hurt. When you're not like expecting it. When somebody just gets around you and you're like, oh no, this is happening. In the WWF, they're doing a choreography that they kind of already know. It's not like totally pre-planned, but they all know the moves. They practice them. They know how to do them safely and land safely and stuff. But if you're in a wrestling match, if somebody gets you by surprise and suplexes you, it hurts. I'm still having problems with this cable. I got this less than like a month ago. I wonder if I can... I don't know. Maybe they need to clean the inputs already? It works fine most of the time. It just kind of jiggles around. supremely annoying. Suplexes don't hurt, wuss. All right, sure. Sounds like you had a pretty special, intimate relationship with this hammer, and that losing it was almost comparable to losing a loved one. That movie's so good. I was so happy sitting in the theater watching that movie. I had loved What We Do in the Shadows, and so I was super looking forward to that take, because I was just like, man, Marvel is just really going for it in these directors, you know, and they had just been the James Gunn Guardians and stuff, and it was like, oh man, they're giving it to some of these really fun small directors that I've really liked over the years. I like the idea of Crossbone Special 3, but instead the opponent head explodes. I like that. Batista bomb. One of the few challenges I did not complete. Did not have a magic back in the day. I just did not want to burn through all the units at the time. Didn't have them, I think. I love Thor Ragnarok. I was disappointed Thor Rag sucked. Yeah, me too. He's like, that character, like, it has so much potential to be like cool. It just feels like a noodle. When you're fighting against him and he hits you with that special 3 and you take that shock damage and you die, that sucks. But like, I don't feel that power when I'm playing. I've watched Thor Ragnarok like 5 times. It's up there with Matrix and Avatar for me. It's so good. Just like, this is awesome. And the whole sequence where, you know, at the beginning and the giant dragon thing is chasing him and it just fades out into that awesome music. I was like, this movie rocks. Like, I'm already into it. Already super into it. Like, it pulled me in right away. Have you seen Jojo Rabbit? So good. No, I actually haven't. I know it's on HBO. I keep meaning to watch. Thanks for the reminder, actually. And I also haven't seen the What We Do in the Shadows TV series. They're both on my watch list. For some reason, I haven't gotten to them yet. But I definitely will watch that soon. What are your guys' top 3 MCU films? Movie had a ton of great lines. Yeah. Blue People Avatar? Yeah, I think so, yeah. I love Avatar. I love watching shit fly around, and that movie has a ton of shit flying around. Never heard of it. I'll look it up on Pirate Bay. My favorite MCU films? Probably Captain America, Winter Soldier, number 1. Number 2 is probably Guardians, the first Guardians, the Galaxy, and number 3, probably Avengers Infinity War. I like Endgame a lot too, but I like Infinity War more. I haven't seen What We Do in the Shadow show either. I don't have Hulu. Yeah, I need all those dang services to get. I have my sister's Hulu. I was telling you guys the other night, we all share stuff through our family plans. So I have my sister's Hulu. She has my Disney Plus. I have my own Netflix because you know, they just do screen, like, per screen now. And I use my company's Amazon Prime, so I get them all mostly. Oh, and my buddy, my old friend, my old roommate from like 20 years ago. I use his HBO Max. Avatar always makes me tear up when Turuk Makto makes the war speech. Man. The movie's just so fun. It's gorgeous. I remember I got to go see like a like a preview. I was in Arizona at the time, and they showed like 12 minutes of the movie to an IMAX audience. It was like a radio promotion. You got to go down there, and we got tickets to it. I went and saw it, and I was like, oh my god! It was the scene where he gets, they first get off the helicopter things in the jungle, and he gets chased by that cat thing. And it was just so visceral in the theater. It was like, oh my god, this is all. I couldn't wait to see it. After that, now I still watch it occasionally on in the background when I'm doing other stuff, just because it's it's a fun world. I love James Cameron sci-fi stuff. It all kind of feels connected, the worlds, like especially like aliens and just that future tech, and it kind of feels like it looks similar, and they never explicitly say they're all in the same universe, but it feels like it is. Mine's Guardians of the Galaxy 1, Thor Ragnarok, and Ant-Man. Nice. Yeah, those are some of the more fun ones. I love Michael Pena in Ant-Man. He is so funny. I love Michael Pena in everything, but he is amazing in freaking Ant-Man. This is the stories that he's telling, and just that whole character just cracks me up. I can't wait to see more of him. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor Ragnarok. Cool. I don't have the second Guardians up there as high as the other ones, but I do like it. I thought they just pushed some of the sight gags a little too far for my personal taste. But the heart of the story I thought was really good, and I genuinely like most of the movie. Just some things where they'll end a sincere scene with kind of like a comic boink on the head of somebody, and you're like, well, I didn't need that. But I really loved the ego stuff and what they did there. Michael Pena is awesome. Well, at least I got the van. Yeah, he's so optimistic. He's the guy you want on your side, You definitely want that guy on your crew. He's very, like, yeah, he picks you up from prison, He's the guy that picks you up from prison. He's your homie, man. Both Spideys are up there, too. I love those movies so much. Yeah, those are great. Like, what a great reboot of the franchise. They really just nailed the character. It was super fun. I love the scene in Washington, D.C. where they're climbing the monument, the Washington Monument. You get a chance for Spidey to be, the wall crawly Spidey. Very fun. I can understand that, but I've lost all respect for you, Leo. I know, I get it. Guardians of the Galaxy 2, that's where James draws the line. Just can't, talk smack about my GTG2, mother. I'll slap your ass. Baron Zemo, welcome to the chat. What's up, Zemo? Hit you with the welcome. Really hard to pick a favorite. Not gonna stop thinking about it. I know. It is hard to pick a favorite. I really liked Captain America: The Winter Soldier the most. It felt like that in Guardians of the Galaxy that year. What was that? 2013. Was a really cool turning point for the whole franchise. The movies were really well made by great directors. It's the first Russo brothers movie. James Gunn comes in, and they not that they had. I really love Iron Man 1. It's up there for me, and the storytelling is great. But I thought it just represented a step forward, storytelling-wise, casting-wise, all that stuff. They really decided, you know, this is supposed to be really fun. We should make it really, really fun. And exciting. Like that whole Nick Fury chase scene in Winter Soldier, where they're like, you feel real danger, because he's not a superhero, you know? He's in real danger of getting murdered right there. That whole sequence, they brought in the Fast and the Furious stunt crew to do, like the Russos did, for that and for Captain America Civil War, to do the car chase stuff. And you can really tell, like, how good it looks and how visceral it feels. When he's like, enable flight mode disable. I was like, I want to see that car fly. Might as well drop in here. Far From Home is my #1 Spidey movie. I even put it over Maguire Spidey 2. Fair. It's a very fun Spidey. I think I saw Spider-Man 2 at a time when I was younger that it was just like, it's forever embedded in my brain as like my favorite Spider-Man movie. But I love these new ones more than I love the first Sam Raimi one and the third Sam Raimi one. The big battle scene in Civil War is such an epic moment. Yeah, just wrecking that airport. You go back and watch that fight, and you're like, I think some of them are trying to kill the other guy. Because like, even if you throw a water truck at somebody, it's still a truck. How did Cap know Spidey was strong enough to catch that thing? What if it just crushed him? What if it just crushed Spider-Man right there? He's like, oh, I thought you were stronger, bro. Oh, that kid is dead. Cap got lucky. And I love how Spider-Man is just so unbothered by Falcon and Winter Soldier. It's just like, yeah. He just takes them both out simultaneously, no problems whatsoever. And he's just like chatting the whole time. Like they reduced Falcon and Winter Soldier into Spider-Man mob characters, like the lower level mob goons that Spidey just takes out easily before he gets to Kingpin or something, I agree. Up until Winter Soldier, the villains were pretty simple, had a very basic motives. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Winter Soldier was like, like it is another super soldier, fine. But it's like, it's Bucky. And it's like, there's all sorts of, mental trauma for both of them associated with them having to fight each other. And Bucky's memories and, Robert Redford's in the freaking movie. All the stuff with the, him meeting Falcon, it just felt so organic and so good. Who was the villain in Spidey Maguire 2? It was Doc Ock, Alfred Molina, who was confirmed to be back for this new Spider-Man movie. He's already talked about it, so we're going to see Doc Ock again. Interesting. I'm very excited to see how this whole multiverse thing is going to play out, especially with Spider-Man. Dr. Octopus, Doc James. Brick killed a guy. with a trident. Yeah, I wanted to say, Ant-Man, you should probably lay low for a little while. The cops are probably looking for you. You threw a water truck at a guy and you just splat it. Or a Cap. You're wanted for the murder of a minor. Apparently you dropped an airplane tarmac tunnel on a child in Germany. So you might want to lay low. Brick kills a guy. Man 2 is underrated, by the way. They made didn't they make 2 different cuts of Anchorman 2? We have a whole other movie of just riffing footage. Make a whole different story. I can't wait for anything Spider-Man related, to be honest. Yeah, man, I'm excited for some sort of trailer, first look. Hold on, guys, I'll be right back. I gotta grab some water. Airplane terminal? It's an airplane tarmac tunnel. You know, the little things that connect to the terminals that kind of telescope in and out that you walk on to get into the plane. Come on, James, you don't talk. Come on, James. Hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I just need some water. Yeah. Like, we know Doc Ock's in it, but I want to know who, like, is there a new, villain being introduced to the MCU through this movie? Like, damn, think of how close he was to a John Walker moment, right? Exactly. There's just, like, video of this kid getting squashed by this thing that weighs how many tons, who knows. Like, the whole battle at the airport just stops and like, oh my god, we need a medic. Somebody rushes over. Oh my god, Tony's just crying. Gangways, okay, giant accordions with people in them, that's what they're called, gangways. I didn't work at the airport. My friend Rico worked at the airport, and he would bring home these stickers. They would say like Southwest Airlines and human remains, because we did, like, when they had to ship human remains, they would label it, but we would just stick them on things as we would walk around, places in Arizona. Human remain. We always thought it would be a cool band name. And we already had the stickers. We just had to cut off the Southwest logo. A medic isn't going to fix that. Nope. Joe Chang, what's up, homie? Joe Chang is in the chat. Everybody say hi to Joe Chang. Joe Chang has done my channel art, which I uploaded and changed today. If you guys have seen, there's a new little dude there. He's the dude. He's another dude gaming. I love him. He looks so cool. Everybody give a round of applause for Joe Chang. How you been, man? You just checking out the stream to see how the art looks? Awesome. Yeah, welcome, man. We're sitting here talking about our favorite movies in the MCU and how, really, Captain America almost killed Spider-Man. Didn't have any idea of his power level and just kind of almost squashed that bug. Yeah. Welcome, Joe. Welcome, Joe. We're going to give Joe... Now, don't abuse his power, Joe, but I'm going to give you mod status. So when you come in the chat, your name will be blue. And I can more easily pick you out. There you go. Thanks for the applause. And yes, just checking out the stream while watching Demon Slayer. Nice. What are you thinking of Demon Slayer? Yeah. Also, in the first Avengers movie, Thor just wailing on Cap with that shield. How did he know what Cap and the vibranium shield could withstand? Thor could have just smashed him right there. Thor's like, you know what? I'll just kill this guy. He hit me with a shield on my back, and it sort of caused a tingling sensation. So now I'm gonna pulp this guy. So far, so good. Good. Good to hear. There's been several times in MCU movies where I'm like, is that person trying to kill that guy when they're fighting each other? In Captain, in Civil War at the end, it makes a bit more sense because Tony is trying to kill Bucky, but Steve's trying to just stop it all. But yeah, come on, Ant-Man, throwing a truck at people, throwing a whole truck. It's rough, bro. It's rough. Yeah, so second favorite was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1, which just also hooked me from the start. The whole, thing with his mom, and I was like, oh my god, am I crying right at the middle of a Marvel movie? Right at the beginning of a Marvel movie? And then, when the ship grabs him, and the beam comes down, he's like that, the Marvel comic book pages start flapping by, the music, that movie gets me going. And of course, you just meet Peter Quill in that ruined city place, and song starts, and it was like, I'm in love with this movie's tone. Two completely different tones, Winter Soldier and Guardians, but excellent films within the universe. What would Spider-Gwen's fatality be? I want to see Spider-Gwen do something super violent. What would that be? Great soundtrack. Thanks, brother. Found a copyright-free channel that I like. Cool. It's pretty cool how these music streamers. It's pretty smart what they did. Like these guys, their streaming channels, free of copyright, and they put them on Spotify and YouTube and Amazon or whatever, Apple, and streamers put them in the background, and they get paid by the companies by how many plays that they take. So if a streamer is running their no copyright music in the background all day, it's just cha-ching, 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 Because most people, they'll play a song once per day, but if a streamer has a playlist on repeat and they're playing 2, 3, 4 hours a day, they're just racking up the views, or listens, whatever you call it. Claps. Next drug researcher. I feel like the Spideys are too nice to have a fatality. I know it doesn't feel right for Spider-Gwen to have a fatality. Yeah, maybe their fatalities are more like the Cap's one I described, where he just puts you in handcuffs and takes you in. I think YouTube has a huge library of music that you can use. Yeah, using it right now. That's what this is from. They also, they have more, I guess, mainstream stuff that you can use. But for right now, I'm just kind of using this stuff that I know is definitely no copyright. Just in case. I told you before, the Beatles' greatest hits. Yeah, man. Let It Be blasting the soundtrack for a few minutes, and we'll see. Yeah, I was watching a Kevin Smith stream, one of his shows, and like they were showing a movie trailer, and like something that already that was on YouTube, and just midway through it, YouTube took the stream down, like before the trailer even ended. And I was like, wow, that was fast. That algorithm hunted that down, and just like it snatched it right off the air. They had to come back another day and be like, we got like strike and appealed to YouTube and whatever. So now they don't really show any clips anymore. Well, he did just recently, so maybe they worked out whatever the deal was with YouTube. But I was shocked. I was like, wow, they just snatched Kevin Smith out of the air for showing a movie trailer? That's weird. There's so many movie trailer channels already. I wonder what the special permissions are. It seemed like fair use to me. If you're showing a movie trailer and then talking about it, like channels do that all the time. Reaction videos and stuff. There's a lot of stuff I'm learning how to do, so I'm like, I think getting more, diversifying more music. So I'll eventually get tired of this. So I'm gonna start looking more and more into that stuff. Coop, how's your night? Yeah, man, good so far. Got people in the chat. Been talking about the MCU and our favorite movies and what our what fatalities might look like if we had them in Marvel Contest of Champions. It's been a fun night so far. Some wholesome and gory talk at the same time. I thought it was funny how Kat Baye's karaoke stream had 3 copyright claims less than an hour after it was finished. Really? Ugh. I guess that just means all the revenue from it would go to them. Does that mean it's a copyright claim, not a strike, right? I'm not entirely sure how that works. I didn't know Cap did a karaoke stream. That's awesome. I want to do a karaoke stream with Cap, if that's still a possible thing. The foot liquor. What's the foot liquor, James? Things enter and leave my brain so quickly. Perhaps you're referring to something. Claim, not strike, correct. Okay, good. So that just means if it was monetized, all the money would go to the copyright holders of the songs, I guess. Am I drinking my bubbles? I am. The soda stream has made an appearance for the second night in a row. I mean, it's in my kitchen, but yeah, I'm definitely drinking my bubbles. Of course I told Joel about the soda stream today, guys. It was very exciting. It was the exciting thing I did yesterday was go to Target, buy a soda stream, and then drank my soda stream soda on MCOC stream. The foot liquor. I feel like that's some sort of is that a villain in the contest? The foot liquor. Just like his power is got an extra long tongue. He has a direct connect to Wiki feed on like a heads-up display on his face, along with the camera, so he can snap shots of feet quickly and then upload them quickly to wiki feet. Oh no, it's the footlicker. I told you not to wear sandals. They're so comfortable. Streamception. Coop is the footlicker. Joke from KT's chat. Ah, okay. I'm excited for you, man. Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it, man. I called Joe one day and I was like, all right, I'm doing it. Got a bunch of stream stuff. Downloaded this, doing that. And he was like, all right, man, we're gonna get your social media stuff in order. Do this, do that, get that. And I was like, okay. So I was just setting all that stuff up, and then he's like, I'm gonna make you your logo. I was like, yes. Because Joe has done a lot of art for my theater company over the years, and it's all been awesome. Thank you so much, Joe. Joe is also a personal, like, old friend of mine. Go way back. Joe worked at Jamba Juice with my sister in college. Long time ago. Joe equals Manny. I love you. I like you. Whoa. Like. Joe equals Manny. Like B Manny? Or Manny back at the... Which Manny? Manny. Why is this sounding familiar to me? That's the Michael Pena character. Yeah. Yes, Joe definitely equals Manny. Yeah. If I were to get out of prison, Joe would be my Manny. He would be the one to pick me up. Definitely. Doctor Strange and the side of it sucks. Yeah. He's annoying. Manny, the one who doesn't believe in your dreams of being a streamer. No, this Manny believes. That's Marty. Marty doesn't believe. Marty is, of course, as everybody knows, Martin Scorsese, who, as you all know, in my former life as Leonardo DiCaprio, was a director I worked with quite a bit. Marty doesn't believe in the stream dream. He doesn't understand why I'm not doing movies with him anymore. Just told him, Marty, I'm sorry. It's gotta be this way. I gotta follow my heart, man. I can't do this jet-setting party supermodel lifestyle anymore. I just can't. I've got to get on YouTube. That's not true, James. I believe. Coop, use Claire. Marty, sorry. Yeah, Coop. You only get 3 champs to bring. I've been using Dr. Who did I use against? I was using, I think. Who did I bring in? Omega Red. Yeah, I was using Omega Red and Nick Fury, and then my 6-star Deadpool X-Force for the synergies there. And like, I think I just took out the Doctor Strange with Nick Fury and, you know, didn't worry about like getting to a second life or whatever. Like, I knew I was going to take damage, but I think that's how I just kind of plowed through there. I've been using Ghost, Quake, and AA. Yeah, that's a good team. You can handle pretty much anything with that team. Hey, Omega was just ripping through everything, so I was like, alright, this is the stuff for me. And then for what he couldn't do, I would use Nick Fury. I did AA in there a couple times too, but I don't know, for some reason, like, when I was doing it, I was having trouble with my parries that day. And I was like, okay, forget it. Juggernaut's fatality would be just charging up. I like that he would just bash you against a wall, but it's just super gory. Like, your whole top part of your torso is just squished and there's a dent in the wall where his helmet is. Maybe with little eyepieces cut out. And then when he backs up, he's got little pieces of you still stuck in his eye holes and they're falling out. Like in his mouth hole. Maybe like he spits out a piece of you from his mouth hole. After he's bashed you into rocks. It's my Juggernaut fatality. Juggernaut wins. I've been using Apocalypse, Cable, and Red Mags. Cable. Oh, because, yeah, the let's make him a horseman first thing. I have yet to do that. I just got my Apocalypse to rank 5. I haven't messed around with that Cable synergy yet. I gotta do that. My Cable is only rank 3. I don't really want to take him up. But if I pull him as a 6-star, I'll definitely mess around with that. And you have Red Mags on there too, so which one are you applying? I'm assuming you're applying the Horseman thing to Cable. How many Horsemen can one Apocalypse make? Played around with him a bunch yet. Just from watching all the fun gameplay, I was like, yeah, I want that guy. Beast fatality is just all foot stuff. Just foot stuff. Stop, Beast. Take that to OnlyFans, bro. Speaking of, breakthrough, killed a guy with a trident. We'll just have a trident throw from old Namor there. What am I doing? There we go. I'm not making Horseman. Too lazy to build Apocalypse again. Okay, you're just using him for his stuff. So why Cable? Just curious. Because of the healing? Or is it is it the synergy? Okay, I'm gonna die. Wow. Top tier gameplay there. Gee, that was a 6-star too. Dang it. It wasn't even a hard fight. I just screwed up. I was like trying to read the chat and I just dashed in. AA is fired. He died on 2 different runs. Yeah, I did the same thing. He was just a little too fragile for blocking all those hits. And if I missed a parry, it was like, okay, this guy's done. How about a 6-star Professor Prof. Hoff? He inflicts degen when whiffing attacks and says internet phrases after every special. That's his fatality. Prof. Hoff in game? He was fine on 10 runs earlier today. Yeah, it's funny how sometimes you can feel like a rock star with a champ, and then later on, just in the same day, you're like, why can't I even parry with this guy right now? Don't understand. Cable to build up Apocalypse without any effort, and Cable is actually pretty good. He's got healing, power gain, ability accuracy reduction on special 2, and with the synergy, he's got some good damage. Okay, cool. You're using a 6-star? Of these guys. 10 of those. I want to do this on a stream, so maybe I'll save that. Yeah, we'll save it. I think I'm gonna day stream, not tomorrow, but possibly Saturday. Go through those things. Think that'll be fun. If y'all want to be around for that, hit that notification bell. Follow me on Twitter. You know, while you're down there, hit that like button. Appreciate it. Really does help out. Especially with us small guys trying to get our the algorithm to notice us. Please notice us. You'd think me being Leonardo DiCaprio would have been enough for YouTube, but no. That's fine. I didn't want a leg up because of my former life. I wanted to start at the bottom. I wanted to show I could do it. 5-star rank 2 Cable, 6-star rank 1 Apocalypse, and rank 3 5-star Red Max. Only do the highest, second highest difficulty. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm after them tier 5 cats, so I kind of do. Would you stream early in the day or later in the afternoon, Falstaff? Probably later in the afternoon. I'm Pacific time, so. I mean, for me, it would be, I want to start maybe around 1. Not sure why. Oh yeah, I wasn't paying attention. So 1 Pacific time, 3 p.m. Eastern, or 4 p.m. Eastern, I should say. So just depending on where you are, it's either afternoon or late afternoon. And then next week I'm going to do several day streams finishing off the variants. Or the variant 7 at least. So I did the initial clear, and then we'll do, you know, 1 day for each or whatever. Why did I didn't even pay attention. I was like, why did I put her against Magneto? God. Oh, I'm going to die. Tech Mutant, yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm sure somebody in the chat was like, no. Yeah, whatever. Quake is fire too. Like, who throws a heavy against Quake in the corner, right? And those heavies will come quick. Poor Leo. Jack Black got 1 million subs in a week. F that guy. I was one of them. Jack Black is awesome. Tenacious D is one of my go-to like karaoke bands, depending on what they have on the books and what kind of place it is. Like, I'm not doing Fuck Her Gently at family time, but Wonder Boy is a pretty good one for all around karaokeing. That's right, I awakened her. Awakened that storm, yeah. Jack Black. I follow his Instagram too, and he's, his stories lately have been insane. He's like really learned how to do the TikTok editing, and it's they're really fun. I don't know, Coop, who did that to you? Who did it? Frickin' Storm threw a heavy in the corner? She's got those kicks you don't quite know when to dodge. Frickin' Storm. She was doing weird combos. Cannot Quake her, apparently. Yeah. Sometimes they'll do those weird, like, you're like, why is the AI acting like this? It's so strange. Why not? Oh, let's not do that again. Okay. Yeah, Joe, I already cuss enough. I don't need it to. I remember that one girl was offended that I was cussing around your parents. We were having that dinner. I was like, oh, they don't care. What's your favorite position? What's your favorite position? That's cool with me. It's not my favorite, but I'll do it for you. Oh, man. Yeah, just look around at parents just being like, what is he doing? Why? Well, stuff that was completely inappropriate. A fan of Tenacious D, well, I guess I can forgive you for that. We're talking about Guardians of the Galaxy 2 like that. Alright. Well, we've reached a truce, James. Yeah, I've seen Tenacious D 2 or 3 times, and I've met Jack Black like twice. My sister's met him too. He's a really, really cool guy. I saw Tenacious D at this tiny venue in Arizona after their album came out. It was awesome. Then I saw it at a huge like concert thing with like Weezer and Jimmy Eat World and Arcade Fire. Remember Live from the 90s, the Lightning Crashes guys? I saw them with them. That was a great show. Maybe I'm fired instead. Yeah, well, Coop, we all have off days, man. We all have off days. It's just, we forgive you. You're not fired. We're just gonna send you home for the day. Send you home for the day. Take a nap. Get some rest. Come back refreshed tomorrow, man. It's all good. It's all good. Calm down, Wonder Boys. Can someone tell me how Doom's shocks randomly do crazy damage? Oh, you mean like when sometimes it's higher, sometimes it's lower? I don't know. Is there a specific node that's like plus extra shock damage? Sometimes they've got those. I know specifically in the new variants, they'll have, extra shock damage or extra bleeding damage or something like that on a champion. Incentivizing you to bring in a champ of that with that ability. Today, using my 4-star Doom, and then his shocks do 300 damage. What's the normal damage tick for you? And what were you in? What were you fighting with him? Because I don't know. Oops. Alright, Mags, let's go. There we go. Alright. But then it came back to 30. I don't know. Yeah, I would need to know who you were fighting and where you were at. There could be a number of factors. It could also just be a bug. You're fighting Captain Marvel movie. Okay. Had a little yellow shock thing on it. I'm not sure, PB, you sound like you know what's going on. What is that? I'm not sure. I haven't personally encountered that. Ah, she takes extra damage from Mystics. That's right. That's right. So when you're hitting into her, is that just during the block, or is that? Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's have a look at her. Captain Marvel suffers 504.12 damage when energy charges are generated by the effects of Mystic Champions. So yeah, because his shocks are applying to her, doing energy damage, that's increasing her damage by a ton, depending on whatever her sig level is. She takes extra energy damage, shock is energy damage. Yep, cool, there we go. Yeah, nice call, PB. Good stuff. Also, Fury's synergy with Quake is nice. A little bonus. Yeah, and with Ant-Man now too. If the Ant-Man ends up getting the buff, he's that evade synergy is great. If you have you can have that great champ on your team, well, his buff's great. If you have his Fury up, sometimes it's hard to tell whether it's your physical hit or energy damage. No. Arena wins. Good. I'm doing Arena. Fur, hey, what's up? What's up, Fur? Welcome back, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate you stopping into the chat, saying hi. I love repeat guests. It warms the cockles of my heart. Yeah, we're just chilling here. We've been talking about our favorite MCU movies, what our champs, our favorite champs in MCOC's fatalities would be if they had Mortal Kombat style fatalities. Just been chilling, enjoying life, you know. In your opinion, who do you think is better, Doom or Nick? I think Doom is probably better. Doom can be useful in so many situations. He has crit resistance, power control, he hits like a truck, he has Incinerate, power drain on the special one and hitting into the attacker. You can gain 2 Furies in the Doom cycle, maybe even more. I'm gonna die to this freaking guillotine. Belly bump this shit. Alright. And Fury's got a lot of great utility as well, but, he can be... Oh, man, she keeps getting me. Yeah, I'm dead. I hate fighting 1829 Arena. I hate her so much. But, you know, Fury, if you're fighting a Bleeding Mcu champ, you can feel, you know, the fight takes longer. It's a little frustrating in that regard. He's still a great champion. If you get him to the thing, you're gonna, what? Stop fighting so weird. I have to pay attention to this fight. I forgot I'm into the hard champs. Nope. Can't do the hit. Close up, okay. Oh, I hit the special button. The stupid phone. Nick's bleed is definitely OP. When you get it going, man, it's just redonkulous. And if you're like, you have a bunch of synergies for him, increasing that bleed, it's really fun. I used to just run when I was potion farming. I would run him through Realm of Legends super quick and just even the Vision fight went pretty quick once you had the Furies going. I would just kind of run through it and start back over again. So I wasn't doing the same Winter Soldier fight over and over again. I wasn't like sort of burning myself out. Do you know the reason people say he's good? Bleed. Yeah. Oh, I was pushing to special 3. You needed to get that Kingpin up. Yeah, I know. He's on the list. I'm just kind of holding off. Yeah, I'm just gonna lose my streak here, aren't I? Thanks, Gambit. So I wasn't paying attention. We're dead. Nick is worth a generic Awakening Gem. I agree. I think he is too. He's one of those champs. I haven't messed around too much with Fury. With Kingpin yet. I pulled him maybe like a month ago, and I took him up to 125, but I haven't played with him much. And the Second Life helped. Second Life is definitely great. I use it a lot. One time it became 200 damage bleeds. Nick has the best bleed in the game, probably. It's up there. It's up there. I mean, Archangel's got Archangel's got a great bleed. I'm sure somebody out there has done like the comparisons. And who else just got? And we're waiting to see what this Black Panther buff is going to look like to see what his bleeds are. Bleeds are pretty good, but yeah, Nick Furies are better. When you're doing a light ending attack. But I mean, Doom is also worth a generic Awakening Gem too. If you have any Awakening Gems, which I don't think you do just yet. Your count's just like a month and a half old, you said. That's he's definitely worth it. Both of them are. You just sort of have to go with preference. I would go with Nick, but I forgot about AA, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, his bleeds are. I mean, the bleeds, the poisons, the when they get combined, whatever they're called. Mole Man is getting buffed too, I'm sure. Mole Man already got a buff. Mole God got his buff. A lot of people use him in high-level alliances, but there's some video. I think Karate Mike has a bunch of stuff that you can watch on him. Just check out Karate Mike's channel and Mole Man. Yeah, Mole Man's already got his buff. Nick needs an Awaken more than Doom. Agreed. I took Doom up because I wanted my prestige was the same for a long time, and I just wanted it to go up a little bit. But yeah, not necessary. Not necessary. If I had the Awaken gem, who should I awaken? Here are the options. Quake, Nick, CGR. I ignore CGR because I already awakened him. Okay. Ignore. Okay, gotcha. Stealthy, Doom, Killmonger, the list goes on. Well, man is awesome, isn't he? I mean, Nick is going to get you through a lot of stuff. And in that list... Yeah, definitely not Killmonger. You don't really need him yet. Focus on your offense. Definitely not Stealthy. You already have Awakened CGR, so that's great. Quake, you don't need it. So yeah, I would go Nick. Yeah, first says it. Go with Nick. Yeah. Doesn't need a gem to be good. Yeah, definitely go with Nick. Quake is a weird playstyle. You must get used to it. Yeah. Agreed. I'm still, like, I can kind of play Quake, but I'm not great at it. I don't have her as a 5-star, so... Just never had occasion to practice. I'd take her up, too. I mean, she's so useful. I would do my best to learn it. The old phone squeeze. So keep an eye out for Saturday, because I think I'm going to go live during the day at 1 p.m. That's a little plan. I think I've decided that I like Showrunner the best. I think it was Aaron C's and a few other people were talking about it last night, and Aaron C. Showrunner sounded really great, so I think we're going to go with that for the biggest D, the deepest D, whatever. I like it. Now, I was gonna play around with some other stuff, like maybe some of the, the other donos that'll be on the ticker. They could be DPs, directors of photography, or ADs, assistant directors. I like the idea of it being a production crew. That makes me happy. I already got used to it. Still practicing. Oh, good, G. It's a good champ to get used to. Like, if you're starting playing the game, right now, and like, she's one of the ones you practice. Like, that's great for the future. Is it me or people rank Quake as the #1? Yet I never see people use her. I see people use her all the time in wars, and at least I did when we were like really going for her. She's just got so many uses. I see people use her in content sometimes. I think a lot of people don't do it on streams or in like some content on YouTube because it's kind of boring to watch. They're like, we know we can Quake this, but let's take some other champs in there and see what we can do while actually playing the game how it's supposed to be played instead of just Quake style. Because you really are sort of playing a different game when you're playing with her. Never max sig, nice. Yeah, I haven't pulled her once. I even when I went Doom hunting from the dual class crystals. Right? I don't have her at all. Maybe I did and I just forgot. Yeah, she ain't in there. See, there she is. Don't have her. Never pulled a Sentry. Red Hulk. That was a special one, right? Yeah. So yeah, just a few champs missing there. It's funny how you can play the game for so long and still be missing certain champs from 5 stars. Yeah, I don't see it on YouTube, I meant. Yeah, exactly. And I think that might be the reason. I think people just kind of are like, if you're going to showcase gameplay, like, Quake is not like, it takes skill to play her, and people used her in the Summoner Showdown, obviously, to beat certain things, and she was banned a lot too. So we know that those that she's useful and used a lot in endgame, but I just don't think content-wise people want to mess with it. My 4-star Quake carried me through entire game until he got a 6-star Venom the Duck. He got me Uncollected, Elder's Bane, and Cav. Nice. Man, you really crushed a lot of content with Venom the Duck, huh? Maybe I should give him another look. He's at rank 3 for me, but I've never, like, really did a deep dive on him. You're starting to make me feel like I need to, man. In my opinion, CGR might be more fun than Quake. I love my rank 3 CGR. People use Quake in tournaments. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think most champs are more fun than Quake, but Quake is more useful than a lot of champs. Because I like the timing of dash back, parry, heavy, evade, and all that. Like, if you're just in the corner, kind of like holding this and then swiping. I mean, it's its own rhythm. It's in itself, and I'm impressed by the people that can do it. Because I'm not very good at it, but it's not the same as swiping around and tapping. Venom the Duck is worth it. Trust me. All right. I had been saving cosmic rank up materials for Cosmic Ghost Rider when I got him, but then the Angela buff came, and so I decided to just take her on out. But if I don't pull him, I think I've replenished my cosmic stuff by now. Maybe Venom the Duck, just for funsies, just for some incursions content. My team now is Ghost, and Fury. Hey, alright. Screw synergies. Just 2 Ghost and a Fury. Venom the Duck ramp up is amazing. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Also, do synergies work in incursions? Yeah. I believe so. It should work anywhere where you can play your champions as a group. That's what I was thinking. Coop, you use a synergy with Ghost in the... I guess not. Coop just likes Ghost straight up. Give it to me black. No cream, no sugar. In my opinion, I like Quake. Yeah. A lot of people like Quake. She's good. Quake is good. Fee synergy not needed. Especially in especially in side quests, can just do parry, light, quick dash, back, and special too. Yeah. And you got the other one there just for safety, just in case you mess up something. Oh yeah. Not ideal to use synergies and incursions unless maybe Nick and Ghost. Yeah, I agree. You want strong champs. It's just, you want something to, you want 3 good tools at your belt. Let's see if anybody is on right now. Oh, hell yeah. Abdo is on right now. Alright guys, we're going to call it here. We're going to go raid Aaron Abdo. You all know Intoxicated Gamer. I forgot to do a raid last night. I was just so happy with how the stream was going. Oh, is he not right? Is he not on right now? No, there he is. Okay. Here we go. I'll put this in the chat. Paste. right. So I'm going to open a crystal. Go ahead and head over there, guys. We'll do a Falstaff raid over to Intoxicated Gamer. Oh, it turned off. There we go. I think I saved... No. Okay. We'll do a couple of these bad boys. Well, y'all... Chat was popping last night. It was, yeah. it was fun last night. I was in a really great mood. I was super tired today. I don't know what happened, but I just had so much I've been getting so much done this last few weeks. I think it just all hit me. And I was just like, today I just had to kind of rest. A bunch of stuff I wanted to get done for the stream, but we will work on it tomorrow. Plenty of time. Gold! Uno mas of those. Got a long day tomorrow. Yeah, me too. Actually, because I took a nap today, I'm going to have to stay up late tonight and get some other stuff done. But, whatever. Units? No units. No, that's all. All right. Thanks for coming out, everybody. Please go raid Abdo. Give him the old hashtag Falstaff raid. Really appreciate you guys coming out, and I'll see you again tomorrow night. Have a good one, everybody.